right, to a special edition of the Morning Buzz. I'm here with Lisette, Vargas. I'm Mr. P. And we're going to talk about North Korea. It seems like they have ratcheted up their rhetoric. They're threatening a nuclear preemptive attack. Kim Jong II, who succeeded his late father in 2011, says that the United States is heading for war, so before they do that, they're going to possibly attack. It looks like their military weapons are aimed at South Korea, but that does not mean that that would be the only location that they would attack. So Lizzette, could tell us a little bit more what's happening with there from the article. She's going to talk a little bit about the saber rattling on our article on page 2. So could you just read that to us about that segment there, okay, Lizzette? Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
about Angus Walker and saber rattling, page 2.
Oh yeah. So, a spokesman for South Korea's defense ministry told that the military was watching the North's activities and stepping up readiness. On Wednesday, the South Korean military said it would strike back at North Korea and target its top leaderships if I can't pronounce that name. Gong.
Okay, go ahead.
Attacks. Earlier in the week, Gong threatened to end the 60-year truce that ended the Korean War. Mm-hmm. So the saber rattling, the Angus Walker and Beijing-based correspondent with NBC's news partners, ITV News, said the current consensus was that North Korea did not have a missile that was capable of carrying a nuclear warhead. They said there is always a lot of saber rattling when the U.S. and South Korea stage large-scale military exercises. He said the North does have smaller missiles as seen during military parades, and South Korea's capital Seoul is within artillery range. Yeah. So
the North has in the past threatened a rain of fire, claiming that it can launch 250,000 artillery shells in an hour at South Korea, the South Korean capital. So again, you don't know how much you should take what he says, but I'm sure that the United States is taking this seriously. Some people say that if the United States gets involved with South Korea, they can end this war within 24 hours. That's hard to... I don't know. I mean, it seems very quick to imagine that any war could end in 24 hours. But even South Korea's new President Park Geun-hye recently promised to engage with the North if they didn't drop their nuclear ambitions. So heated tensions are apparent here, and keep it locked here at Radio.org. We'll give you any further information, but this just came out, and we thought we might get that to you. As I read a couple of weeks ago, when they detonated a nuclear warhead on February 12th, that they possibly have the capability of reaching the western part of the United States with a missile, and they can attach a nuclear warhead to that missile. I don't know if that's reality or not, but I'm sure the United States and the United Nations are taking whatever Kim Jong II spouts off as a serious threat, and they're going to keep a close monitor on his activities. So that's our special report from WHITradio.org. Thank you,
Yes.
Ms. Vargas, for
No
that
problem.
commentary. We kind of put that together kind of quickly for you, but I hope you find it informative right here on the Morning Buzz.